Namaste friends, this is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am going to do my second reading today. I just wanted to do a brief reading before the weekend. We are at the very end of Taurus season, and we're going to be shifting into Gemini, the zodiac sign of Gemini, and I just felt like there's going to be something important that we need to know about this. So I'm going to do a reading. And this is just a very quick reading on just for the weekend. So today is May the 20th and Friday. So I just wanted to give us a little insight as we go through this shift into the next zodiac sign and see what comes through in the messages for you. So thank you for being here. I'm going to start with the Enchanted Blossoms. Let's see what comes through. This is very light energy, elegance, magnificence, thoughtfulness, and ambition. So we have elegance, magnificence, thoughtfulness, and ambition. Lots of really positive energies. Just really standing in your power, in your truth, in your divine feminine energy. Just feels very, it's just beautiful. Beautiful energy as we transition into Gemini, the zodiac sign of Gemini. So it's just divine elegance, grace, magnificent power, compassion, thoughtfulness, and also the ambition part is about kind of connecting to what it is you feel you want to do with all of this energy. So this is the Dreams Come True Tarot, I think. Let's see. This one. Your dream will come true. One of my new tarot decks. And I'm just going to pull some cards. Move that out of the way. And let's pull, oops, I said this one. Ooh, Three of Cups energy. That's union energy for me. Celebration energy. Definitely and oh, look at that, Nine of Pentacles.
You doing reading?
And Eight of Wands. This is ambition. Sorry, that's my husband popped in. This is this absolute elegance, magnificence, and just ambition. All three of those cards reflected in the Oracle card energies. Let's see, they said bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Oh, absolute beautiful energy. Movement forward. There's lots of movement here. The Chariot, the Eight of Wands. This is somebody taking action, ambition. Three of Cups energy is union energy for me, but it's also celebration. And then you have this Nine of Pentacles. This is self-reliance, just being very, very solid in your personal magnificence. Let's pull from the Tarot of the Divine. Let's see if we can get some more information. I mean, this is beautiful energy as we enter this Gemini season. It's just beautiful. And I really feel this is where divine feminines are. And I feel like the divine masculine, the divine feminine in their energy is also in this place, in the same energy. So it feels like divine feminine energy, both in the divine masculine and in the divine feminine, are in this absolute beautiful place of, it's satisfying, and there's a sovereignty about it. What else do we need to know? So we have this Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this is maybe a little bit of what I'm hearing is a little bit of celebrating. I don't want to say too early, but make sure everything is solid before you get into the celebratory energy, because there feels like there's something that could yet destabilize something important to you. Could cause you to lose something. So, you know, keep your don't do anything without really thoroughly investigating it, because there's something that's not quite clear that could cause a bit of turbulence in some sort of transaction that you are trying to manifest. And you're pretty close, and it feeling like it's almost assured that it's going to move forward and come to fruition. But just keep an eye out for the details. Don't get derailed in the details. Okay. Eight of Swords, the Moon, and Nine of Cups. What I'm really feeling from this energy is it feels like a unexpected breakthrough in like a relationship that you've been waiting on. It could be a friendship, could be a soulmate connection, could be a partnership, but it feels like there's just this unexpected breakthrough that's going to make you happy. You didn't realize that that there needed to be a shift. And it could be something that just as you enter this Gemini season, you're like, oh, now I see differently. It's something that's kind of kept you from moving forward. But it happens suddenly. There's a surprise shift in some sort of relationship where you go from Nine of Pentacles to kind of in this relationship energy. This is Nine of Cups, which is usually you're in your emotional sovereignty and well-being state. But this is a relationship. And it feels like there's going to be that shift. Something that you didn't think was going to happen, or you didn't know needed to happen. That's going to be sudden. Yep, see? Three of Cups. Lots of union energy here. So there's something that is going to shift as we transition into this Gemini season that's going to bring about a very Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's going to release resistance and open up the opportunity for this beautiful energy, this magnificent, yeah, Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is the person that is moving this forward. She's taking some action, and it's probably going to be after this shift. And it feels like an energetic shift. Maybe because we've been in Taurus season, and Tauruses can be somewhat stubborn. This is the release of the stubborn. Yeah, see, stubborn. There's that devil energy. That stubborn has become where it's like the Eight of Swords. You just can't move because it's just stubborn energy. But now we're into this Eight of Wands energy, and we are absolutely going to start moving with this Chariot, where we can come into some sort of relationship that has just not, we haven't been able to manifest this before. And it feels like something that's missing, that you've been waiting for. And it's just been something that's missing with that Five of Pentacles. It's a lack. You feel like this is kind of like the one thing that you didn't see movement in Taurus season. Page of Swords. And the Magician, absolutely. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This has been kind of like that thorn in your side kind of thing. It was almost like, this is the last thing that I need to come together in my life. This is the last thing that I needed, that you've been waiting on. And you were all, I mean, you were in such this beautiful energy, you couldn't understand why it wasn't moving forward. But in this Taurus season, it was just like stubborn, stuck energy. But now, as we transition into Gemini season, it's going to become unstuck. You'll see some movement. But be in your divine feminine grace. Don't be in your frustrated energy. Remember that, this is something that you've had an ambition toward, and it just hasn't moved. But now with that Eight of Wands, it's going to shift. But something it was kind of like a clock that clicked over, the gear clicked over, and then it's now in the right cogs. The cogs are all in the right place, and now the movement will start. There's the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. We have a lot of nines. You've really taken the time to nurture yourself with this Nine of Pentacles, to really nurture, and what I'm hearing is correct anything that was amiss in your 3D life. Kind of like you got your house in order, you got things organized, all of those prep steps that we did before the eclipse season. It's like you did that, and you took the spiritual space to be able to really nurture yourself. Take time to do the things that made you happy. But this was the one thing that that was kind of lacking in your sovereignty. It was like, okay, this is the last thing that I needed to see some movement in. Yeah, see, Eight of Cups. More movement, moving forward. There's nothing that you needed to do. It just needed to be divine time. And it's kind of like the cogs and the wheels needed to be at the right time. And this is Gemini time, the right time. So as we move into this, you're going to start to see, oh, the moon again. You're going to start to see, look, more Three of Cups. That's the third Three of Cups. You're going to start to see some movement. But you're in this very high vibration energy. You are just absolutely in this Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups energy. And then you just had to wait on divine timing. And even though it was getting a little frustrating, you were still staying at your high frequency. But there was always, it was like there's just one little thing missing. It just felt unsettled, unfinished. And it feels like after the eclipse, the full moon, lunar eclipse, it feels like that was the cog that needed to turn to line everything up. And now Gemini season is coming, and as we transition, you're starting to see the movement. Let's pull from the, this is the Chakra Oracle. Let's just see if anything comes out on this. But you've got 3 union cards here. Three of Cups. I don't think I've ever gotten that in a reading before. Victim. Mysticism. Abundance and expansion. These two definitely go together. Abundance and expansion. This is Empress energy, like Hermit Empress energy. But then we have victim and mysticism. This is kind of Eight of Swords energy. You kind of felt that you were being victimized because this wasn't moving forward. But there was a spiritual reason and a spiritual solution for why. You'll understand as time goes by and you can reflect back over it. You're going to understand why it had to wait. Gossip. And vanity. Yeah. It could be that there was some people around your person that were kind of gossiping about your spiritual. You might be in a religious, it might be family or friends that have deep held religious beliefs, traditional religious beliefs, and they may consider your spiritualism as this mysticism, and they may be talking to your person about that, and then they became somewhat vain. You know, like they don't want to be with someone that somebody is talking about. But that seems to have been overcome now. Yeah, enlightenment, look. So they have kind of had some clarity about spirituality. Feels like they've had a conversation with somebody, and it made it okay. They have a deeper understanding now of your spiritual nature, your spiritual beliefs. But that's why this had to wait, because they weren't ready to accept your spiritual beliefs. They may be very connected to people who have traditional religious beliefs and consider spiritualism to be kind of religiously awkward. And it feels like that had to shift. Okay. I hope that helps. Namaste.